My name is Grim Peirce Reaper. I live in southwest England and work for a local office firm. Switching jobs wasn't an easy choice, in all honesty. Being the harvester of dying souls is really a full-time job. It becomes your life, rather ironically.
He was always so set on being deaf. So you can imagine it was a surprise when he decided to change his career. This was the happiest day of my life. He was always such a loving child. I must admit, I was worried for little Grimmy. He's never coped well with change, and this just seemed so out of character at the time. He did always struggle growing up. You know, like accidentally killing his pets when he stroked them and such. Ah! What are you doing? Remember, you can look but don't touch. Come on. Right, darling. We were worried how we'd do in a bit more of a social work environment. Weren't we, darling?
Oh, yeah.
What can I say about Grim? He's I mean, he's a good enough guy, sure, but he's got some sort of annoying desk habits, like just sort of leaving things on my desk, which, you know, is sort of my desk, and he's always like bringing his scythe in. What have you left on the floor? But I mean, you know, he's a great guy beyond that. Yeah.
I must admit, I was a bit sceptical about employing Grim at first. I mean, he had no real office experience, no real qualifications. But I thought, you know what? I'm a charitable guy. So I gave him a chance. And boy, did I thank myself. He is a natural. He's quite possibly the reason why this company has made such a jump in the last few months. Under my mentor, of course. I mean, his only real fault is that he occasionally accidentally kills someone, but you know, it's... yeah. Death? But he is death incarnate, you know, so I don't believe in judging people by something they can't help. We're so open-minded around here.
What can I say about Grim? Well, he's a really nice guy, and he is good at his job. I mean, he's only been here for a few months, but it feels like he's always been here, the way he's connected with us all. And he's sort of made himself the unofficial event organiser, you know, doing birthday surprises, team activities, that sort of thing.
How's it getting on, yeah? All good? Brilliant. Oh, look at that. Cracking, look at that. Yeah. Great. You two, come on. Step it up, take notes.
Me and Grim, we're like this, really. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, being best buds with the person you work with.
Wait, just one sec.
So is it no touching at all, or? That's so funny.
Sue, word.
What?
Word. Right.
Yeah, well, I don't.
What is happening? No, I understand what you're saying, but just keep down. Alright? Sorry, you were saying?
I think a lot of people take their lives too seriously. I mean, don't get me wrong, you've only got one. I should know after all. There's this kind of pressure that you have to do this or you have to do that. Force yourself to do as much as you can with the little amount of time you have. That mentally makes people kind of push through each day with a frown.
Bag.
Yes, please.
454.
Everything becomes so serious and there's no time to actually live. But I do like to make the most of it and try to bring a smile to people's faces. My goodness, it's like looking into a mirror. Because you certainly look like death.
Oh, we were very proud. But I was always worried because he was never very popular growing up. I mean, nobody wants to die. But I just felt that people could be a bit more reasonable. He was only doing his job. What are you looking at? Idiots. I mean, after all, he could have been a traffic warden.
There's a lot more freedom, I think. You know, when you have an important job, you can almost become the embodiment of that job. But living a quiet, normal life can really make you enjoy just being yourself, if that makes any sense.
Thank you very much for talking to us, Mr. Reaper. It's very helpful. Thank you.
I would shake your hand, but...